So sometimes you go to the forums and you find something you didn't expect your car to be able to do. In fact, in this case, I've actually read reviews where this has been something which has been complained about as something the car couldn't do. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the 360-degree camera. So I'm just reversing into a space here, and I really want to make sure I'm lined up on this garage. I'll tap this button, and I've got the 360-degree camera, and I can just about see down here that I'm not straight. If I double tap, I could do with coming over a bit. But actually, let me just put this into neutral so we just stop the reverse beeps going. I can double tap, as you can see, and double tap to come back, and I do the front as well, and double tap and you see where we are. But wouldn't it be nice if this could be shown in landscape mode? And that's what the reviews have said. The reviews have said Audis do this, BMWs do this. Why can't the Jaguar do this? Why can't the iPace show its 360-degree camera in landscape? Well, actually, it can. And this tip comes from McRat on the iPaceforums.co.uk and SBingham60, and I'm eternally grateful because I don't think I would have found this on my own. It's a really good tip. So it all comes down to the fact that the settings button has context-sensitive menus. Basically what that means is, depending on which of these various screens you're on, say if you're on navigation, you'll get a navigation menu. If you're in the home menu, you get a general menu. And if you're in cameras, you get a camera menu at top right. It's usually this top right one which changes. So let's tap through that. And I knew about a couple of these options. I have been in here before. Parking guidance, that's the lines, so you can turn them on and off. And the semi-auto camera view means that it turns the cameras on automatically under certain circumstances, and I'd have to look in the manual to work out exactly what those were. But I know it's something to do with junctions and certain which camera turns on when you press the camera button. But this middle button fooled me completely because I thought it was talking about the camera list, the list of cameras you have, and whether it was being list mode, and I was expecting the options to be something like tile, etc. But no, this is really badly named actually, because it should be the 360-degree camera options. And this is wonderful. We have landscape, but we also have this button over here, which allows you to put the 360-degree camera on automatically when you reverse. Fantastic. Now, it would be nice if we could actually do this at all times, at all speeds, but yeah, it's really useful to be able to do this. So basically now, if I come back out, we've got a 360-degree view in landscape. Hurrah! And it's a bit bigger straight away. So it just gives you a little bit more visibility. It's a lot easier to see if you're straight, I think, on this one. And of course, you get your guidance lines showing. You'd get the guidance lines showing on the other one, but they're quite tiny. And again, you can tap in and you get an even bigger view because it's landscape. Now, this might fool you a little bit on orientation. I actually struggled to work out which way I need to steer the car a little bit, but it's certainly great for working out whether you're close to something. I don't know if you noticed this before, but how close you get a blown up view as you get closer to the edges of the car. Can be quite useful, but a bit disconcerting maybe. But anyway, let's put the car into reverse and see what happens, because I just love this. So we've gone back to a portrait view, but we've got the reversing camera, the portrait view, and we have our parking sensors if I turn them on at the same time. And that's great. You can see your lineup, you get the reversing camera for your detail. Just works really, really well. I love this. Thank you very much.